Hey there, quirky people. Today we're going to look at Tony's true replacement in the MCU. Just like Sam Wilson has taken the mantle of Captain America, there are at least 4 individuals who could carry Tony Stark's legacy. Peter Parker was Tony's young prodigy, and he is getting his own films. Spider-Man Far From Home made it seem that Spidey would be the next face of the MCU. Tony left him with his own tech that would allow the kid to evolve with time. Apart from Spider-Man, one could presume that War Machine would carry his legacy. But Tony didn't pass his mantle to Rhodey because he was a veteran himself. He had already made his contributions to save the world. So even War Machine cannot be the true replacement of Iron Man. He will finally get to star in his own solo series called Armor Wars. But that might be it for him. It's where he might retire. The third candidate for Tony's replacement is Reed Richards. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's going to be the next Iron Man and don a metal suit. But having a high intellect, he could be the one that comes up with the big world-saving ideas like Tony. He could invest himself into helping others while leading his fantastic team. And I believe that he'd be crucial in defending the multiverse against Kang. It would be similar to how Tony was important in the fight against Thanos. And that's where his parallel with Tony comes to an end. The one that is truly going to carry the mantle of Tony is Riri Williams. She'd have the brains, the suits, and the will to keep fighting. We should be really excited about the Ironheart series. On Disney's Investor Day, Kevin Feige officially announced the show for Disney+. He further revealed that the title role of genius inventor Riri Williams has been bagged by Dominique Thorne. The exciting bit about the series is that Riri will have the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. I can't even imagine how her suit is going to be better than Tony's Mark 85 armor, but okay. The Ironheart series announcement might have seemed quite sudden to some people, but it was not sudden at all. Marvel had already placed a few setups for the upcoming show. The Tony Stark hologram at the end of Avengers Endgame was a pretty sweet moment.
I love you 3000.
But it was actually believed to be a setup for Ironheart. Just like Tony spotted Peter Parker in the MCU, he spotted Riri Williams in the comics.
I noticed some unfamiliar handiwork. I'm impressed.
He became her mentor and even granted her an AI that carried his own voice. Before Kevin Feige officially announced Ironheart, we were all presuming whether Marvel will ever do the project and bring in RDJ to voice a Jarvis-like AI.
More of the business than anyone besides Pepper. Top of line. Yes?
I suspect not for long.
Well, that is certainly a possibility now. But it wasn't just Endgame that had set up for Ironheart. Even Captain America Civil War possibly managed to tease the arrival of Riri Williams. Kudos to Eric Voss from New Rockstars. He was the first one to come up with this theory/analogy. Civil War was responsible for bringing in Spider-Man and Black Panther. It was also used to introduce Mysterio. But just like these MCU characters, the roots of Riri Williams might be tied to Civil War. Do you remember Tony's MIT speech? He asked the students present in the audience to go break some eggs. And he confirmed that Stark Industries will be funding the projects of all the students sitting in the audience. So we believe that MCU's Riri Williams could start off as an MIT student whose project was funded by Stark. And Dominique Thorne's casting might just confirm that theory. The up-and-coming actress is 23 years old in present day. Now the average age bracket of an MIT student is between 18 to 21. So Dominique Thorne could be playing a 21 or 22-year-old MIT student in the MCU. And just like Mysterio's origins was directly tied to Tony Stark's speech in Civil War, Ironheart's origin could also be tied to it as well. Her backstory could be that she was present in the audience when Tony was giving the Barf Tech demo. And then 2 years later, she was disintegrated with a snap. Before being snapped out of existence, she might have been working on her Ironheart project that was funded by Stark Industries. And after the blip, she could have continued with her work. Now she'd finally come up with an amazing new armor that would give Iron Man a run for his money. I'm just excited to see how this armor could turn out to be better than any of Tony's suits. I mean, Tony's Infinity War and Endgame suits literally house the firepower that was worth 10 Iron Man armors. So how is Riri gonna beat that? Marvel would have come up with something crazy. And it would be really tough to evolve her suit from there on because she will become a member of the Young Avengers. Anyway, would you like it if her story was to be tied with Civil War? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a thumbs up and do press the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out some more fun videos on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!